Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Pillars of the Earth. Last time we began Aliena's story, and she and her brother are being mistreated by William Hamley, who has taken over her father's castle. Move, Richard, please. Don't just lie there. We'll talk to him in a sec. What can we... Not much to click on. Single horseshoe. William's hound must have left it. William's hound? Oh, I guess he was playing
it's
fetch.
It's just out of reach.
Let's see. Chains. There must be a way to remove them. We must only break one link. Yeah, straining against them isn't helping. It looks heavy.
It's
yes,
too high.
Way out of reach.
I'm chained to a post. I can't reach it. If only it was closer.
Well, wake up, Richard.
Richard! Richard! Wake up! Come on, I need you to wake up! Hey!
There we go.
Ali? Ali, my ear!
Yeah.
What were you thinking, charging William like that?
I had to protect you.
Oh, fine.
That was very brave of you.
Let's encourage him, because we
I
need to...
don't know.
Need his help.
It was. Father will be proud when you tell him. How did you free yourself before?
I don't know. When they put me here, they had the shackles fitted to my ankles. But today, I somehow managed to slip through. These 3 weeks must have made me very determined.
Yes, and very thin.
True.
How do you feel?
Hot.
The wound is boiling your blood. We need to get you someplace dry and cool so you can heal.
Ali, they shackled us. I will die here.
Calm down. You'll only make things worse. Don't give up. We will get out of here.
And what then?
We'll find Father. He'll know what to do.
I heard them say that he's with the king in Winchester.
Then that's where we'll go. You'll see. He'll make things right again.
Alright.
Don't give up. We will get out of here.
I don't know.
Richard, throw me that horseshoe.
It's not hard enough to break the chain. I already tried.
I'll think of something. Just give it to me.
Yeah, I'm still not sure, what the plan is. Thank the Lord, Richard is alive. Okay, a single horseshoe.
No, there are no weapons here. And no sign of my red scarf. Richard.
Okay, that just opens the dialogue box back up. Well, there are only a few things we can click on. So let's try this on the chains.
Do you think it might break like this?
It's not hard enough to break the chain. I already tried.
Oh, we can click on the hammer? Oh yeah, this little thing. Nice. Take Let's try the hammer. Oh, dang it. Too soon. Thinking of a costume quest where you have to sort of time it, like so it slides in as you're clicking. Well, that was easy.
Shh. I'll open yours next. Can you stand?
I'll try.
Good. Then wait here. I'll find us a way to get out of here.
Let's take his horse.
Yes. Good idea. But first we need the weapons Matthew hid for us.
Yeah, I remember what they run into on the road, so we'll definitely need the weapons. And they must be by the other gate. Oh, clicked right outside the game screen. Can we take our doggy with us? Or Flemish? Alright, let's take a look. Humans. We're Percy Hamley's henchmen. They're guarding the gate. If I tried to pass them on foot, I would be too slow. Abandoned and empty, used to carry goods. Nobody around, no knights, no help.
There used to be all kinds of weapons here, along with Father's knights. Now there is nothing.
Is that... Oh, that looked like a red cloth there, but I guess not.
It's a go. Let's get her.
That maybe was a bad idea. Oh, it's an actual game over. Did we have any of those in the first chapter? In the first book, whatever? Interesting. Okay, so... Are those things up there red? Let's see. Oh, we can go... up there. Because all this rain is kind of making things choppy here.
I have to say, that battle was a bit short for my taste. The knights weren't prepared and the peasants scattered like chicken. What I wouldn't do for a good kill right now.
Oh, hello. Soaked by rain.
Guess you'll have to wait.
Bloody,
I found it.
just can't
Matthew's
shake it off.
piece of cloth.
What is happening down there? Oh, I see. It was being hung. The weapons were being, like, hung on a rope. Father's dagger. Tink. Alright, I must stay strong for him or we're going to die here.
Try to stay sharp. If he wakes up, shout and run as fast as you can. Do you hear?
I will.
Let's see, let's pet it. Oh, calm down, you're okay, you're okay.
Careful. He doesn't seem to like that.
That's weird, I figured you would. Remove the saddlebag. I want to be very cautious here and do whatever I can. Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Easy. Easy now.
What are you doing? The horse nearly woke the guard.
The knot is too tight.
Cut saddlebag loose. Found some oat. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's feed the horsey a
you
bit.
look hungry. Want to eat?
Ah, who's a good horsey?
It's calm now. Try to mount it, Richard.
But where do we go?
To Winchester, of course. We need to find Father and talk to the king. They must find out what's happening here. Now climb on. It won't eat forever. Now me.
Oi! You there! Stop!
Ah,
off!
ugly face. Look now, not only did we escape from William, we used his own horse to do it. So, right into the forest.
The thought that they could catch up with us urged me to ride onward. It rained relentlessly. After a while, Richard's moaning got weaker, but I did not dare look back, for I feared to see William Hamley right at our heels. I forced the horse to go faster, hoping that my brother would not succumb to his wounds. We headed toward Winchester. The king would make things right if we explained them to him. He had to. It wasn't long until Richard almost fell off the horse. Touching his forehead, I realized he had a high fever. His mutilated ear was red, hot, and swollen.
That's infected.
A sound startled me. From the thicket of the forest emerged a woman. I was ready to draw the dagger that was flush against my forearm. I asked her to give us her name. This was her forest, she said, so we should be the ones introducing ourselves.
I think I know who that is.
I proclaimed that I was the daughter of the Earl of Shiring, traveling with my brother. I can tell your nobility by your manners. She smiled and revealed in turn that she was the wife of the local Verderer. Seeing Richard's ear,
never
she
mind.
said that he needed help. Luckily, their hut was nearby. She offered us food, shelter, and care.
Thought that was Jack's mother, whose name I've forgotten, because I do that. Take her as trust her to help Richard.
We followed her to the hut. It was further than she had led us to believe. There, I helped my brother off the horse and let the woman take the horse's reins.
Oh, I remember this part. So yeah, this does happen in the book. I was trying to remember.
The hut was rather barren, with few furnishings. It was almost as cold as outside, and there was no sign of her husband. Richard dropped onto one of the creaky stools. The woman lit a fire, which came alive with a crackle and gave out a warming glow. I raised my voice and repeated more urgently that if we didn't act right now, Richard might die. At my words, the woman seemed to wake up from her absent-mindedness. She nodded towards the fire. There was a sound outside, but she distracted my attention by turning to Richard. She started to explain that to close a wound, one must gently press a hot piece of metal against the flesh. This will stop demons and bad smells from entering the body. The woman's eyes kept darting to the door, so I turned my head to see what it was she was looking for. The moment after I'd turned my head, my own knife was pointing at my face. She'd noticed the dagger in my sleeve and had yanked it out before I knew what was happening. She apologized. It's a tough world, and it's eat or be eaten. There was another noise outside. He's here, she said.
Oh, we need to run.
I waited for the moment her eyes were on the door again, then I dashed towards Richard, but a hand grabbed my wrist. It was too big and rough to be hers. The man threw me aside and I landed hard on the floor. My head spun. He examined us and our weapons and broke into laughter. He stepped closer to reach for Richard's sword, but his wife interrupted. We can't sell that. Everyone would know who that sword belonged to. The man grunted in agreement and turned to leave. Before she followed him, she dropped my dagger. "Burn out your brother's wound with this," she said, and disappeared. We heard the whinnying of William's horse and the stomping of hooves from outside. We stood frozen until Richard told me to go and have a look. As I did, the outlaws were long on their way, and our mount with them. The hut probably hadn't belonged to them in the first place, but at least it meant a roof over our heads for the night. The fire was still burning. We had no other choice but to trust the word of the outlaw. The heated dagger trembled in my hands. "Do it, Allie, I can take it." Richard tried to sound brave. A horrible hissing sound and the smell of burnt flesh filled the hut when the blade touched his ear. But it seemed to work. For a few hours, I guarded the door while Richard slept, but soon I fell asleep too.
So, now we don't have a horse. That
We
kind of
walked
happens
for 2
in the
more
book.
days with only brief rests in between. But we finally arrived at the city gates of Winchester. Richard was weak, but at least we were still together, and we were sure that together we would find a way to escape this nightmare.
So you escaped Earl's Castle. Let Matthew speak for you? That's not what I did. I wasn't letting anyone speak for me. I was just refusing to speak myself. Oh well. Trusted a woman on the road and got robbed by her? Yeah, that's what happens. You burnt Richard's wound out and made it to Winchester.
We made it. They can't harm us anymore, can they? After all, there are laws in place to protect us here, right?
I think so, but we shouldn't risk finding out.
Then let's go.
Where are you going?
To our townhouse, of course.
Well, let's see if that's alright. Anything? Oh, I can look at things here. Brought us on a busy path into Winchester. High Street leads all the way to the Eastern Gate. Someone is still up. The Checker. That's probably the nobles from Shiring, especially the Hamleys. So we should probably stay away from there. The Lazy Mare is quite close to the castle. A lot of noblemen will stay here. Small chapel. Never been here before, but I always preferred the cathedral when we came here. Road south seemed less traveled. Beyond that, the walls mostly fields and farmhouses. Anyway, let's, King's Court. Tomorrow we will talk to the king and find father. He will know what to do. Can I not... Oh, I guess I actually have to click on the townhouse, not on the
Allie,
bubble.
There's someone here. Maybe it's father.
Do you think so?
Well, they must have put him somewhere.
I have a bad feeling about this. Come now, before anyone sees us here.
Yeah, let's not mess with that. Let's head to the church. It's the one place that seems relatively safe.
Mother? May we come in?
I can hear someone.
Hello? We're lost and looking for shelter. They don't seem to want us here.
Or not. How about this tavern? I know I might have to knock on the townhouse.
Good lord. What happened to your ear, lad? Did your hook make a wrong turn this morning?
We were hoping we could stay for the night. We've traveled a long way, and we're exhausted.
Sorry. Rooms are all gone. King's in town. Everything's teeming with nobles. Come back next week when the big fish have jumped the pond. I might find a cozy little corner for you.
Ali, he was talking to me.
Well, then next time, say something.
Fine.
Alright, let's go back to the townhouse. Let's try it out. Because I'm not going to the place where the Hamleys like to stay. So wait a minute. Door's shut tight. I don't think we can get to the cathedral, but we might as well try.
It's so quiet. Shouldn't the monks be preparing evening mass soon?
Oh, there are more places over here. It's still illuminated. They must be afraid of thieves stealing all the coin. Maybe someone is willing to help here. Yeah, just a random house. Let's try it
Ali,
out.
this is pointless.
There must be one kind soul in this town.
What is it?
Oh, good evening. We're sorry to disturb you, but my brother and I have been through a lot and desperately need shelter for tonight.
Please.
Wait here.
Are you mad? Do not let them in. They're thieves.
What did I say?
Oh,
Never mind. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see light through the windows. Let's try over here. Up.
There's a warm corner in the back. You can have a blanket, but there will be nothing to eat.
Thank you. Is your wife alright with this?
is your wife all right with this?
It doesn't matter. The Lord struck her with a troubled mind. She will accept my decision.
Okay. Accept.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're a kind man.
When I woke up that morning, I was alone. I hoped that Richard had risen early, maybe to go to the castle. I left to search for him right away.
But will we find him, and can we also find our father? We'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play the Pillars of the Earth. Thank you for watching and have a good day.